Hello, this is Brawl Machine, back with some more Dark Souls 3, Ashes of Ariandel. So I just opened up a shortcut back here, to keep me from having to do the same fights against a bunch of snowy guys over and over again, which was getting on my nerves a little bit, so I'm plenty happy to not have to do that anymore. This is such a short elevator. I'm used to them lasting much longer. Okay. It's getting a little bit choppy again for whatever reason. Not too bad though. And okay, so this was the log I saw before. I thought he was throwing it, which is why I rolled that. I didn't realize he was just taking a poke at me. Sweet. Is there anything else over here? I guess it was just a shortcut and that Titanite chunk. Okay, cool. So I heard a lot about this DLC being kind of short, but I'm really not feeling that at this point. It feels at least comparable to, I don't know, most of the other ones in the games. The ones in Dark Souls 2 are quite substantial, and so this one probably won't be as big as they were, but I mean, compared to Artorias of the Abyss, I don't know, it seems comparable. So down there, I'm a little bit confused about which way I'm going here. Just give me a moment. So I guess that was that little side path before, so I don't want to bother with that at all. And I still gotta deal with these jerks. So that shortcut really was not much of a shortcut, I don't think. It basically just allowed me to skip the guys who I was mostly already able to run past. It seems like they really are trying to, in this area, do the whole shortcut and, use the same bonfire with a bunch of shortcuts philosophy that defined the first game a lot. But a lot of these shortcuts seem kind of token. Like, they're not very good shortcuts. You think about like the Undead Parish shortcut, or I guess Undead Burg shortcut that cuts back after you run past the Hellfire Drake or whatever it's called. Hell something Drake, I think. But I might be getting it mixed up with a magic card or something. Who knows? Boop. This is where that guy is. My souls are back down there in a cave. Oh, there's the rope bridge. Am I climbing back up to the, well, that might be a different rope bridge, I guess. But if it's the same one, then I guess I'm just kind of climbing back up through the bottom of the, whatever it was called, I can't remember, chapel. Can I drop down and backstab this guy? Nope. At least not like that. Ouch. Oh, that went poorly. Well, rip 60k souls. Okay, time to figure out if I can run past these guys, since this is going to take too long if I just stand and fight all these guys. Wait, okay. I keep on getting confused because I need to turn around now. Okay. I mean, still better to use the shortcut than not to use it, I think. Even if it's weird. So let me just get oriented a little bit better this time. See if I can... Yeah, okay, I remember that little double dead end there. So I'm going... basically up there, I think. See, if they'd made this bridge connect over there, this would be a much more useful shortcut. Oh well. Hopefully they won't chase me once I drop down. Oh, fuck. I did not realize there was... I guess he did just chase me down. Oh well. I'm actually not sure if he chased me when I dropped down or whether he just was through that tunnel or what. I may not be able to stand and fight this guy. I may have to just keep on running. It's strange the kind of pressure that, trying to do this for YouTube, particularly YouTube rather than streaming, I think. Because with YouTube there's a real pressure to try and make progress with each video. Whereas if I'm just doing this on my own, then I can, really take my time with it and just not, I can kill each guy as I need to. Yeah, okay, get fucked. Yeah, spend as much time as required. And just, if I don't make progress, that's fine. But when I'm trying to, do videos, even if I know that I personally am fine with, watching somebody take their time, there's still a huge pressure to try and make progress with each video. Okay, so this doesn't feel like there's much back here. So I can drop down. There's the Axeman. There's the guy I just booted off. And there is another Axeman. Lock on. Okay. Let's see if I can avoid alerting the other guys. Okay, let's have some privacy. constantly getting my camera blocked there, and that time, like, when I said what, it was because it just didn't attack when I pressed the button. I think it was like a failed backstab animation or something. I don't know. It's, there's no feedback on it, whatever that was that caused me to not attack. So I was just like, where's my attack? I don't know. You know, in Dark Souls 2, when you get a failed backstab, there's at least like a sound for it and an animation for it. I still don't know if that's actually what happened. It could have been basically anything. Maybe I was stumbled and I didn't do it because I was stumbled. I guess that would make sense with the whole earthquaking thing. Is anybody gonna drop down on me? Doesn't seem like it. Ah, shit, they're next to each other. Okay, now I can circle around on him. I did not expect him pulling his axe out of the ground to count as an attack. Learn something new every day. Well, now there's only 3,000 souls there, so I'm not even going to bother dealing with this guy anymore. If I hadn't just picked up his axe from that room, I would assume that I needed to, or that I could kill him to get it. But since I did just pick up his axe from that room, there's really absolutely no reason to go and kill that guy. It's up for pride. And, fuck it. Maybe some other time I will feel more prideful than I do right now and be compelled to go back and fight that guy. I mean, really, just with one thing and another, I may not actually be in the right mental place to be tackling this game, you know, with, like what I was saying, with the pressures that trying to make a decent video puts on you. And of course, everything else that's going on. Oh, he's not dead. I thought that one would kill him. Okay. Now, let's just get out of here. Hopefully this is the right way. Oh, shit. Well, that does not seem to be a very helpful way to go, does it? I guess I am going to fight this guy after all, just so I have the leeway to explore. that did not stop that from finishing. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's really... Oh, really annoying. Like, you can apparently interrupt the attack, but that does not stop the attack. A little bit counterintuitive, that. So basically dealing with an enemy who can two-hit me, who has attacks that can't be interrupted, and will turn 180 degrees to hit me in the middle of an attack. Oh yeah, and also his attack hits in 360 degrees around him, so I can't really backstab him during it. Fantastic. Oh, man. That's good that they brought these guys in, because I really felt like the Millwood Knights were just too entertaining to fight before. So good that they nerfed that. I know I get so salty with this game now, and I apologize for that, because I kind of feel like that's the least fun kind of content to watch for me. So I shouldn't I should be fighting against it more as it pertains to my stuff. I feel like, I don't know, there are people who are more entertaining to watch when it comes to complaining about, well, that was not the right direction to go, was it? When it comes to complaining about games. So yeah, they can ham it up and I can do something else. Okay, it was the second right. I wasn't supposed to turn right there. I was supposed to turn right at the next spot. Oh, and I gotta go back here. This always trips me up. But the kinds of content creators who I like to watch are the ones who stay thoughtful and funny, ideally, even, well, who play off of the game rather than just complain about something that isn't working, or scream because something frustrated them or whatever. That's not the kind of thing I like to watch. I'm not going to be screaming regardless, just because I kind of know that no matter how frustrated I get, that's just not my personality type. Shit. It does, however, feel to me like these guys kind of break all of the rules of Dark Souls enemy design without really having a reason for it. Ah, shit. I guess I just need to rely on being able to stagger them. Okay, if I hit them before they get the second tap off, that that stops the ranged attack then. Oh, he's not dead. Okay. Well, it would be nice if he didn't respawn, but I've played enough Dark Souls 3 not to expect that. I actually don't know whether you can parry these guys or not. Probably you can. Dark Souls 3 seems to be very good about making it so you can consistently do that. They just find it so easy to power through my attack. Like, most of their attacks can just ignore impact, and they also have super good tracking, which I guess is something that's very common in Dark Souls 3, and I'm just not used to it. Because basically playing any of the other games in the series trains you not to expect that so much, since outcircling enemies is such a big part of them. Okay, is this just a dead end? Maybe there was something I missed on that path up. Because I'm really not seeing anything here now, even though it seemed like this is where I was supposed to go. Well, I guess it's time to explore a little bit more. Yeah, this is where I dropped down. I thought that's where I was going. I see. Okay. Well, now that elevator makes a little bit more sense. Should probably rate that up. I think this thing probably would have caught my eye even without the message, but hopefully. It would be frustrating not to have that. Yeah, I thought this path just circled back around to where I was before. It was actually a little bit of a surprise. Is that an item? I can't tell whether that's an item or just a glint of light. Let's find out, I guess. Okay, just light. Okay, that's the bonfire down there. That all makes sense. So I could have made this progress earlier if I just kept on following that path. Oh well. At least I got to kill that guy. Now I got their sword too, but I was too busy at the time to take a look at it, so why don't I do that? It was the follower's sword. I would think it would be in with the straight swords here. Wait, there it was. Wasn't it? I thought I just saw it. Sorry. Follower saber. Great curved sword wielded by Farron followers. Its great weight enables heavy-handed chain attacks. A followers brandish their swords to hunt warriors taken by the abyss. Their technique is honed to face men, implying those yet to lose their human aspect are their likeliest prey. Prying Wedge, a chain attack that wedges below foes and swings upwards, breaking their guard. Strong attack can be used to follow up the onslaught with a fatal blow. Interesting. D&D to start with, but most weapons start with kind of low scaling. I'm gonna try this out and see. It's shorter than I would have thought from the description. Okay, so this is more of a standard curved sword great set. They were talking about like how heavy it was, which made me think maybe it was a curved great sword. But no, it's just curved sword. I could have just looked at that to see that. That's kind of cool, though. I actually should try out its special, just because that's what it's all talking about there. Follower Saber. Fancy. Oh wait, it said there was a follow-up too. I should take a look at that. That's kind of cool, but I don't know. I'll see what infusions do to it. I'll look that up later, and might be fun to play with in the arena. No. Yes. I was so disappointed by the Drake Blood Greatsword. It was my favorite weapon in Dark Souls 2. It just doesn't seem viable. Because they made it so damage scaling is not good for split damage again. Now this seems like just where I was before, though. Yeah, it is. Okay. So I was correct that I dropped down to where I was before. It was just that there was more to where I was before than I realized. And this is another shortcut tree there. So I want to circle around to the left. I don't see any bridges to my right, so I think that's what I want to do. Okay. So I guess that was just a side area. Yes, yes. Yeah, looks like I want to climb up. Oops. I feel like I'm about to be ambushed. Look at these high cliffs on both sides. Yeah, that's classic ambush terrain. Oh, hello. You have chosen poorly. Okay, for a second I thought that might be like a big fossil or something. Oh, hello. Ooh, interesting. A special torch. Is it down with my normal torch? Yep. An offensive torch used by the Farron followers provides light and doubles as a weapon. Some forms of the abyss manifest as pus within the body, treated from ancient times with fire. I really like the idea of, like, a powerful torch. Although there was also the Gargoyle's Hammer, which I guess you don't use it as a torch, though they could have done that with that weapon. Oh, and there was also those claws that I got. I should look at those. Crow Talons. Talons used by Corvian knights inflicts 5 perpendicular slashes, causing heavy bleeding. Maybe I did look at these. Sword of Protector, the painting from fire. and to this end took to the execution of their own brethren. So maybe if I bring a torch to that painting, I can do something important. I have C base scaling, so that's actually pretty good dex scaling to start with. Yeah, have to, once again, have to look up how infusions will affect those. Though my first inclination is to actually use them on the other character I was talking about, who has like a hollow build. See how they work as a hollow weapon. Ooh, hello. Oh. Now we got doggos. Got under it that time. With their circling tactics, this wide weapon swing is very useful. Hey guys, what you looking at? Okay, just staring down here. I don't know why they didn't respond to that howling. You would have thought they would turn around for that. Oh well. I'm kind of feeling, like, despite all my bitching before, I'm kind of feeling more into this now. Like, I don't know, I think trying out those weapons kind of boosted my spirits for whatever reason. I think, well, that's a lot of having different weapons with different movesets and thinking about how those movesets can be used is really at the heart of a lot of what makes Dark Souls fun and interesting. Ooh, got a stun on that. Oh my god, that does so much damage. Oh my god, that didn't kill him. Oh. The snow blinded me, and I missed him. Just die. Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? I never found out if there's any story... I thought I heard something. If there's any story significance to the guys with the red eyes. May have just missed that. Let's see. Maces. Big maces. Quick stone hammer. Stone hammer wielded by the Millwood Knights with a head of naturally formed stone. The Knights of Millwood would fight hand in hand with the earth itself, and this weapon, amongst the oldest in all Millwood, is symbolic of that relationship. And it looks like it uses that same skill that they were using, which makes sense as well. If you particularly like or dislike me reading the weapon descriptions aloud, just let me know in the comments or on Twitter or wherever, and I will take that under advisement. Okay, so it looks like this is a dead end. Okay, and I came up from there because there's dead dogs, so I guess I'm circling around here. That guy has a shield and an axe? Yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's a little bit tricky. That's a good formation you have there. Okay, lure this guy out. See, if they just held this formation, this would be very difficult to handle. Oh god, it looks like they're gonna. So how am I gonna do this? Be a good time to snipe them, I guess. I usually prefer to avoid doing that since it's extremely boring. But they're kind of calling my bluff here. So where was that bow I was just looking at? I think bows are at the bottom, yeah. It's cool that they have the Dragon Rider bow. That was like one of the... Oops, did I just equip it? I didn't want to equip it. It's one of the like boss weapons, Oops. Do I have arrows? Not a lot. We got poison arrows. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want for this situation. One is fine. I'm just doing it for the poison damage. There we go. So now that I have that going, let's see what else we can do here. Could use moonlight arrows. Do I have a great bow? Yeah, I have the Oni Slayer great bow. Okay. Yeah. Oops. Because this is going to take quite a while if I don't give it a little bit of assistance. There we go. That helps. The poison actually works faster than I would have thought, but it's still pretty slow. Considering how fucking useless poison is when the enemies use it on you in this game, it seems to be better when you use it on them. I also seem to have gotten a very good spot to do this from, where he can't really hit me. Oh, there goes all my arrows. I know this is not exactly thrilling viewing, sorry about that. I'm gonna have to buy more arrows after this if I die afterwards. Oh wait, you can reinforce bows. I've had a reinforced bow and I just was not paying any attention to it. So I should probably have a better one if I'm going to be doing this sort of thing, since this is just going to take forever. Oops. I had the other bow, a longer bow. I really thought I did. Oh, it must have been on the other character. Okay, that explains my confusion. The Huntress's bow. I can't remember the Huntress's name. She has the funny little hat. Okay. I saw his twitch in his life meter there. Like, the numbers twitch to the side. Okay. Okay. Now let's try really hard not to die to this guy here. Though if he's scripted not to pursue me... Okay. Oh, he's pursuing me this time. That may be that he is not scripted not to pursue me, or that he's scripted not to pursue me while the archer's alive. Don't fall off the cliff. Ah, shit. I got hung up on the rocks. Well, that really sucks. Now I got a long way to go, and a really difficult obstacle to clear again. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back, and I'm going to reinforce the bow so I have an actual decent bow to deal with these problems. Which at least, you know, we get the fun of deciding which of these bows to reinforce. Sorry, I think I just bumped my mic. I mean, I've been using the longbow, which is fine. I think I was thinking you can't infuse the bows. That's what I was confused about. So these don't have any scaling. I realized also that I probably should have looked at those captain's ashes before I gave them to this lady, but not much I can do about that now. So I should also buy some great arrows.
Ashen one.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, actually, I was gonna break some souls, some of these breakable souls, but you actually kind of want to do that just by talking to her too, so that you can tell how many you're gonna get. I don't think I need 100,000 right now. So let's get some great arrows. God, they're so expensive. Yeah, start with 40 of these. Does she have any bows I want to look at? She has all this unique armor I haven't bought. Since there's no soul memory now, it might be worth doing. I'm just gonna buy this just in case I want to... Oh, she sells refined gems, that's handy. And trunks... How many of these do I have right now? I've got 5 trunks. Which is not enough to take to upgrade something all the way, so I will have to buy those if I want to get something to plus 10 here. Okay.
Ashen one.
And let's just confirm that you can't infuse bows before I make decisions on that basis. Infuse weapon. Yeah, no bows. Reinforce weapon. Wait, where are they? Where? Oh, right, they're on a different menu here. That was probably also causing me some confusion. Okay, yeah. Weapons, bows, staves, and shields. Which the torch counts as, which is kind of interesting. Okay, a sniper crossbow is kind of tempting. But I have such good strength and dexterity, I feel like I should really try to take advantage of them. So this is twinkling, this is scales, and this is standard. I'm rolling in scales right now. And I have a ton of twinkling titanite as well. I guess I've never really used either of these. Well, I'm pretty comfortable with taking this up at least a little bit. Okay, and there it takes a slab, so let's stop it there for now. And just... God, I got so many of these, just fuck it. And there's, yeah, once again, the slab. So let's just leave them at +4. And these should be great for all my purposes here. And I think that's all I got to do here.
Be careful, I don't want...
And I'll spend the rest just buying more great arrows. Way at the bottom, actually. I never use these categories, and I really should. They speed things up quite a bit, I think. Okay. Oh, you can only carry 30 at a time.
Ashen one.
Okay. Now I should be prepared to deal with this little blockade again. I saw there's the burning the champion's bones, but let's hold off on that till we finish this whole thing. I guess this video has already been running for quite a while, but if I can clear this barricade, I can probably get to either a shortcut... Well, I saw the shortcut, so I can probably get to that shortcut, and that would be a good place to take a break. You still saying the same thing?
The door is open.
The door is open. Does she just mean the doors like the literal doors, or a metaphorical door? We'll probably figure it out. Okay, up here. Kill this guy. Unfortunately, a lot of the weapons in here have faith and or intelligence requirements, which is not really what I'm about with this character, which kind of precludes me from giving them a serious try. Now this is just... I'm getting all turned around again, sorry about that. So I want to be up here. What did you do? I don't even know which of those guys down there had a great bow. Okay. And I'm circling up around here. There's the wolves, so I know I'm in the right spot. Oop. Somebody dropped down behind me? I heard something weird, but I guess that was just something going on down there. And I did go down... Yeah, that was where I... Ouch. Okay, come on. Once again, those guys down at the bottom don't really react. But I'm going to deal with them, because otherwise I'm going to have to worry about them coming in behind me. Okay. Yeah, I'm just sort of pondering this for a moment, but I think I'm basically going to do the exact same thing I did last time, even though it's a little bit tedious. Sorry. Dragon Rider bow. On the plus side, having a better bow may speed things up a bit, generally speaking. There we go. Okay. And we can switch to the great bow. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe I should just be going through with my sword, but this is a really nasty blockade. Oh wow, that does a lot of damage. It's actually worth it. Okay. I knew that you couldn't run around with it drawn back. That is, I guess it's when you say drawn in regard to a bow, it's sort of not clear whether you mean just ready to go or pulled back. But yeah, I knew that you couldn't walk around with them drawn, but I wasn't sure if it would lock me into place. So how many did that use? That used 6 great arrows. So it's kind of expensive to do that. Let's try not to make a habit of it. Okay. You might be thinking, like, you know, when they have their shield up, why don't I just kick their shield? And the reason why I don't is because I'm worried they'll attack me at the same time I do that. And then they'll have a big advantage over me, because I'll have to run back and heal or get comboed down or whatever. So I just don't think it's worth the risk. Man, I got 38k souls just for killing those 2 guys. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, and I gotta kick this down. Of bleeding. Ooh, this looks Looks like it might be a boss kind of a room. No, just a bunch of flies. Who are, I think, all going to try and gang up on me at once I run into here, based on what I'm seeing. Or there's something much nastier here, which is another possibility. Ah, got in behind me. The swing on this is so great. It's great having something that covers that much of an arc with that much range. It means that a lot of the time, even if they try and flank me, they get hit. Is this guy gonna attack me? Ah, he's staring at... That's a really cool environmental clue. I actually really like that. What do we got down here? Red stuff. Does this do anything? Okay. I was worried it might do like bleeding over time, like the leeches. So we got stacks of bodies here. So this is making it look like this corruption is not just something that happened, but something that people made happen. Okay. This is getting dangerous. Oh my gosh. So this is what we gotta be careful of. They have a grab attack, oops, and they do bleed damage. Oh, I see, I got maggots on me again. So I'm gonna take a tick of bleed. Oops, shit, and I'm lost. That's bad. I gotta find the door before I do anything else here. Okay. Ah! Okay. I just wanted the normal torch actually, but this'll do. Ah, fuck. I'm running low on Estus now. Okay, switch to the normal torch. Which seems to cast a lot more light than the other one does for whatever reason. I'm getting a little bit turned around. Okay, there we go. So it looks like normally you just drop down here and then the illusionary wall was how you leave. I probably should have already called this episode, but I was curious enough about what was ahead. I was just going to check it out. I'm going to go in the center last, because otherwise I'm worried that's going to trigger a big attack. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Ah, so that's what the grab attack looks like when you see the whole thing. Gotta be careful of that. Oh, and it makes them... Oh, I see. It makes them... Oh, shit. So that's what makes them get all maggoty, is when they get the grab attack off on you. Or I guess this doesn't need to be something that people created intentionally. This could just be a place where they were dumping all the bodies, and the corruption grew on the ones they dumped down here, without anybody really intending for it to happen. Interesting. Let's see what it says. Wilhelm. Expected him to scream more. There we are. Black armor of Wilhelm, Knight of Londor, and a nice fit for any lean hollow. This hollow knight, who served the three sisters who founded the Sable Church, was particularly loyal to the eldest, and was known as a cold-blooded hangman. Well, time for some cosplay, I think. This'll fool him. Though it doesn't seem like he received especially preferential treatment, considering where I found this, but... where is it? Wilhelm's Vikings. Wilhelm's helm. Where is it? Wilhelm's helm. Yeah. Nobody will ever know the difference. Okay, well, let's just leave it at that for now. I expect I'm getting kind of close to the conclusion of this whole thing at this point. It kind of seems like it's really leading up to something. So we'll leave that for next time. And probably, depending on how long it takes me to do that, maybe we'll also do some of the arena stuff. Oh, and I also wanted to try applying torch to painting. Let's see. You know what, I'm just going to use the coiled sword to get out of here. Where is it? There we are. So, and then we can go to Ariandel Chapel. I just want to see if I can do something with this here. Okay. Sorry if there's other sound bleeding in. There's people talking outside. Can't do a lot about that at the moment. Oh, hello. There's things happening.
Thou art Ash. Thou hast a pact made with Uncle Gale, so I wish to tell thee all. Behold its sign.
So I guess that was the guy I met.
This is my canvas.
Who pulled me in here.
It's to be a cold, dark, and very gentle place. But first, I must see flame.
So she's making another painted world for them to escape into.
I wish to paint a picture of a cold, dark, and very gentle. One day, it will make someone a goodly home. That's why I must see flame. I wished of one. That's why.
Well, I mean, I got some here. If you're into this, I mean, hey.
I wished of one day. That's what.
Like, you know.
I wished of one. That's.
Apparently, this is not sufficient for her needs. Oh well.
Leave us sweep all thought of our...
Okay, well that'll do it for this one, and I will see you next time for what is presumably the conclusion of the DLC, or close to it. Thanks for watching. See you then.